How you doing? This is Don on GunMuse, and we are on Age of Apes, and we're about to do one fell swoop. This is a R4 started event, and my problem with this is this is one of these events where it becomes a communication and click timing event. It can be started by an R4 at any time, so either your gang has a R4 in all time zones with some type of flexibility, or you wind up getting a very slowly dying gang because you keep trying to run the event when it's good for you, the leader, and which means the loot is good for you, the leader. That's what tends to happen. I'm not pointing at anybody or pointing any names out. It's just it happens every single time because it's human nature. You cannot help but want to do things while you're thinking about them to benefit yourself. That's the human nature of it. Gather more, store more, eat more, burn less calories. So we're going to talk about laziness and the willingness to gather around, right? Uh, why be the ant when the grasshopper can steal from the ant? I bet you almost nobody gets that one. See, why didn't I get a picture there? Hold on. We got to. Now, the R4 is in this alliance, and 101 Gorilla will post up where the event coordinates are. Okay. I think that's going to be going to see, and everybody's already there. So we're going to make sure we got to March. And I got my brand new, just got them to level 60s. Whoa. See, I don't have everything. Hold on. Got to make sure you got it all right. And that's on its way back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn off the auto join. Cancel auto join so it's not messing me up during this event. Wait for that to come back. We're going to go back in there and make sure I'm running on the bare minimum of troops here. Clear, max, heal, help, and speed them up anyway. Auto use. I got lots of these things. Get all my 4s back. And this one does not remember last location that I was looking at. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that. It's screaming in my ear. Dismiss. All right. So let's do this again. We're going to go March. We're going to use my number 1, which is all my speed. 194, 930, March. All right. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out for filming. I just had to swap out my filming devices. I have had issues with controls on the Samsung DeX with this game before. Not everything is Samsung DeX capable because Samsung DeX acts like a tablet. I had somebody suggest trying the Google platform. Gang skill now active. The King has rapid warfare. The neutral unit breakers for all members increased by 20%. You know what? There's a good point. How about we buff? What is that? I don't know the buffs by sight. We will increase defense. I don't need. Do I get more percentage? I don't get more percentage, so we will increase offense. We'll get some good train events in here, and we need to increase march capacity, which I should have done before I left. Okay, so we've got mutants that are landing, right? And we got all these white lines out here. Now I'm going to hit attack on. Oh, see, look at this. This is the thing. There's got to be a better way of doing this. And I'm sure it's the drag that it's designed for. All right. Go here. And I can't pinch out on this thing. That's the other thing. So I've got to. So I'm going to engage with him, and I'm going to start clicking the next one. I'm going to try and click the next one. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and drag multiple mobs. And he has... Whoever that is not getting his mob killed. For those that play Guns of Glory, this is a twist on the Red Guard raid. All right. It's a lot more active. You can't just phone it in. You got to participate, which is one thing that I like better about it. The rewards are pretty good for the time that you spend on it. Takes about a half an hour. Where am I at? How did I do that? I'm not sure what that's doing. We're just waiting for the white lines. Now, I've noticed the white lines get shorter time that they stick out there. So we don't want to be doing these long ones like I just clicked. I just went a long ways out there. So I'm across the map. I'm never going to get there in time. So try and pick to a quadrant. For those who don't understand math, divide like a big T-bar. One and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick to a quadrant, stick to a quadrant. Find a quadrant that's not well served. So I'm going to want to get away from. That's Moss over there, so we don't want to be anywhere near him. He's Johnny on the ball. I want to get away from Moss. Get away from Moss if you want any points. He's a point pig. He's going to suck them all down. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Man, I'm not seeing a whole lot to attack. You cannot bring a second march out there. I did try the last when I was working on this. See, now I've already engaged that one. Whoa, come on now. We're not getting the windows. Oh, you know what? How about that one? Attack him. Redirect. Get some bigger points here. Plus, this fighter setup that I have here is hitting 3 mobs at a time. So being near a group is much more beneficial to my point reward. And we are going to be Oh, see, now we can do that. We're going to try and get some work this out so that I can do this on my computer better. See, there's a way to drag like I'm doing a touch finger thing. If I can get this worked out, I will. It's the zoom that's an issue. And I did look into the zoom on the decks, and the problem is they didn't code the game for decks for the normal Control E, Control A. For zooming, and it damn sure doesn't work on the mouse wheel or the pinch mouse wheel. So not being able to zoom out kind of hurts. Get in there, oh, there we go. Now we're getting some people. Woo, hit for 28,000 on that one. I'm one level from maxing out my skills on that main fighter. Only the skills of your main fighter count for your pair. All your gear adds up. Everything else on the fighter adds up except for the skills. Only the primary fighter skills add up. And then the pairs are optimized. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. There's one. There's one getting away. But it's not letting me click on him. There he is. Go get him. Where are you going, bud? All right. As for the event, we didn't have any communications of that aspect. We should have been clearing, make sure we clear the extra mutants in the area. Okay. Not letting me click on somebody. Here we go. Attack. Get over there. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah, this is a control issue. It's a little, it's so clustered with the number of participants we have, and this ain't the whole alliance in here either. The whole gang rather in here. I just put out a thing in my Discord saying that I think that we're a little overpopulated, and this is one of the events that has brought me to this conclusion. There's way too many people. It's great that we can finish this on max level and do a good job with it, but it's not really best for. Oh, see, the fact that it won't let me pick that number one, knowing that my number one's out there, is one of the issues. That could be fixed. Let me renegotiate the number one. Also, the overlays on the game. This is one of these things where the programmers are going to have to get in here. My overlay should be the first thing I'm clicking on, right? So that I can drag and drop into the mop. This is done in Guns of Glory when we, this might be a setting somewhere. See, I don't think it'd let me do that. Go get him. All right. We'll have to look in the settings. I know in the Guns of Glory thing, we don't get to attack other mobs. So, like, if a rally comes into a city in this game, you can attack the rally that's attacking. You don't have to wait for them to go back to their city, none of that other stuff. So there's a lot more tactical and strategy to Age of Apes than there is in Guns of Glory. Just multiple layers of chests that are not being utilized yet. Okay, because this is still in its infancy, it's still growing members. It's only been out for two years, and it's kind of been in the dark for those 2 years. So to act like it's like, oh, we've been around for 2 years. Yeah, no one knew. No one knew you were around for those 2 years. Sorry for the cough. Those are new on the Age of Apes side. I'm going to cough forever. I got some vocal cords that are burnt. So when I start getting excited and putting things out there, where am I at? There I am. See, I'm trying to get this drag and drop working so that I can be faster with it. Now, what I really need is there's an enhancement to one piece of gear that allows me to do an AoE taunt for 2 mobs in the area. I have that on one piece of gear, but I lose so much more other stats with that piece of gear that it's not worth it. I'm losing so much damage. Uh, doesn't do you any good to taunt the mob if you can't kill the mob, right? Not that I couldn't kill the mob, I just wouldn't be able to kill it quickly. And to be fair, what I'm doing here is a control issue. It is not a game issue. There we go. Make sure I actually got on that mob. And then where am I at? Oh, I keep losing myself. There we go. We're getting some good multiples in here. All right. Uh, I am going to be pointing out a bug with the new subway system. That's one of the reasons I logged on here to film this. Is we had a little bit of discussion in there. I have to scroll back into the discussion. And gotta love that. All right, get out of there. That's the phone doing that one. The phone says, hey, there is so much crap going on your screen at one time. We need to turn off some stuff. All right, this again, and I am running an $1,800 phone. So I have to keep in my mindset, most people playing this game are running on a Walmart freaking A Galaxy, which my mom's got one of those. Sorry, guys, it sucks. The My mom could not play this game on that phone because of the arthritis. It's not. Okay, so okay, there we go. Keep rounding them up, rounding them up. Now, direction matters. Like in a lot of games where you have to turn your mobs because there's threat from the front, there's attack from the front, and there's more criticals when you attack something from the back. That is in this game. So, like World of Warcraft, turn your damn bosses away from you. So you have setups where one mob is like a tank. So you can plan out an event like you would a World of Warcraft thing. That him, yeah, he's. Oh, wait a minute! Don't attack him. Glad it didn't let me. Too far for me to chase. What else we got going on? We got a bunch of stuff out here. So. There we go. What the hell? Oh, they killed the one mob I targeted. We want to stay on the one big mob as long as we can so we can get our talent, our skill level off. Takes a little while to fire that. Really? Go get more. I'm the only one chasing these guys. Can't seem to get that guy to turn. Get on him. There we go. Here we go. Get into that mob. Or it attacks our distributor. I can't click on my... I'm so close to the distributor I can't get a hold of him. There we go. Get out here, ways. We got more coming up there. Okay, here we go. Kind of need an overlay disappear. All this sales crap, guys. For the Age of Apes influencers that are watching this, because I am going to post this up in the influencer Discord room. We're running an event here. Okay? Not a time for you to sell shit. 3/4 of my... I've got a window that is this small, and I'm looking at it on a 36-inch monitor. So I just put these new 4K monitors in there, and they look blurry to me. I don't know if it's my eyes, my setup, or maybe I got conned on these new 4K monitors. And then they're not really 4K. I am going to be troubleshooting it. Okay, so let's get out of here where we got some distance. Grab them. Grab them. Not all of them follow me. I guess it depends on how much damage you got done to them. There we go. Got a bunch of them following me. See, we got people that are right now logged on, don't know this event's taking place. They don't scroll up in chat. And I'm going to put this out there because I hate to poo-poo on Jolly Fat Man who joined my Discord room and then went and created her own, or his own. Okay, building a Discord room is really, really hard. Very few people use Discord because the minute you put a Discord or you log in or talk into a chat room that's not a well-run Discord, you get spammed. And then your damn phone doesn't stop dinging because the 12-year-old who built the Discord room for free is hitting the add everyone button every 5 freaking minutes when he had a thought about how much his fart stank. So no one turns around and does a Discord. There's a trust relationship whether or not people are going to join the community. You can get a whole crap loads of community members and then 2% of them participate, then it doesn't matter that you have a whole crap load of members. You only have the 2% that participate. I get a 12.5% participation rate, which is phenomenal. 6 is phenomenal. 6%. You break 2.5 to 3%, you're doing a great job. You're in the top 15% of marketers if 2.5 to 6% of your people are participating in your social media scheme. Shouldn't say scheme. We're not. It shouldn't be a scheme. It should be a communication platform for people who give a damn. That being said, I don't think I'm still not in the one that they built for the thing because it really just gave them an add everyone button for the Alliance. Shoot some sugar Mitchells, bitch! Alright. I'm not really happy with this. I've got a better set of fighters coming. These are my starter fighters, okay? Oscar and, oh my gosh, what? She's not Darcy. What's her name? Uh, Tiny. Tiny. Oscar and Tiny are a match pair. They do well together. And I've got them in the order that they're claiming that they work better as. But I think they work better in reverse. Yeah. I'll come out here and get these guys. Shoot the sugar missiles. There's a lot of upsell. Oh my gosh, she does outstanding damage with her sugar missiles. I'm not impressed. So, not impressed with that. Are you really? Go away. Okay. I don't know how many more of these waves we got. What are we at? We're at 26 minutes of filming. I hope this isn't an hour long like Red Guard Raid. I see that one up there. Because I can't zoom out. I can't freaking... And I got this tiny little screen that's covered with ads. And no way to turn around and turn off the overlays. Turning off the overlay should be mandatory by law in games. I really got to expose it to the Age of Apes guys right now because I'm in their little filmers area, which I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish here just yet with that. I know what they're trying to accomplish. They want anybody and everybody to go out and give them every ounce of free advertising they can muster up, and they want to give zero in return for it. And then when they hook a big fish like me that has a strategic following, they want to do even less. All right, I'm not going that far. That's a travel time issue. But I'm out here alone. So I'll start beating on him. The reason you see the people are asking the help button. They don't even know the event's taking place. You got people starting Operation Mutants, which is an event, it's a daily. Oh my gosh. I was alone. Now everybody's over here munging on my mobs. You really need the click and drag to get that target circle to be efficient. Yeah, the same people who are launching events in a click fashion, have their gear leveled up enough that they can cause more damage during events like this. Because they got the speed to run around. I don't have the speed on my gear yet. Leveling up your gear past 11 starts to get rather expensive. And I'm watching these little two cross forks to make sure that I'm in combat, because you can't tell by looking at the screen otherwise. This guy's getting away. They see me move. They should be moving on them too. Since we don't have any voice communications, I have voice comms, and the resistance to deal with the stuff I've set up over the last 5 years is the same resistance I got inside Guns of Glory, and that was, we're not in control, so we don't want any part of it. Okay, everybody's afraid I'm going to say, nope, I want to be the R5 today. All hands say aye. And they don't get it. I don't want to be the R5. I don't even want to be the R4. Yeah. And I would like R5s and R4s who also didn't want to be R5s and R4s. They just feel the need that it needs to get done and done correctly. I am not attacking something. I'm not getting in the middle of that. Display issues. Woohoo! Turn on the turbos. There we go. I'll go grab me some points real quick. Hey, off my Kool-Aid. Uh-oh. Dragging me everywhere. I'm not seeing my... There's my fighters. All right. I got to be in their realm in order to click and drag. This is an overlay issue. And the reason this always bugs me, and I get irritated with this, you're going to hear me get irritated with it over and over and over again, because it really comes down to the people writing the game aren't playing the game. If they had to deal with these issues, they would go into work on Monday morning and says, well, hell, let's fix that. And I'd be out of a job. But they're a hired studio. They get paid by the hour. Quite frankly, if there's bugs in it, all the better for them. They get paid to fix the bugs. There's been more than a few of those over the years. Let's get out of here in my pole position. And there we go. Defeated. This is as the overall as a gang, 37 waves. Hey, I didn't do too bad. I was number 5 Oh, wait a minute. That's not what that means. 324,000 points. I was number 23. Is that what it means? Yeah, I was 23rd in rank. I was just number 5 on that page. My faux pas. Okay, that's the one fell swoop. It's an interactive event. It is a lot of fun. With the other games that are in here, you got lots and lots of little mini games to play in here to keep you busy when you're not doing other stuff. When you're waiting on timers, waiting on cooldowns, and you want something to do, they really designed this game so that you don't have to go flip-flopping back amongst 5 games in order to keep yourself entertained between timers. So this is the first game I've seen that's done that. I see what the problem they're trying to address. And then, hold on, I got to make sure I do one thing here. Recall. Go back to rally. Auto join. Max. Auto join. I keep that loaded with points. It's just free XP when I'm not playing. All right, sorry for the coughing. Okay, guys, I appreciate it. That is one fell swoop for Age of Apes. I will translate this to at least 10 languages. Keep in mind that if you're talking to multiple languages, you can download Microsoft Swift Key for Android and speak and translate into the language directly in there. Do not rely on in-game translators. They are designed to keep that conflict. I appreciate it. Thank you.